Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe now if you haven't. First of all, today I'm talking about my top 5 TV shows as per now in relation with comedy. One, I'll start off with Young Sheldon. Now, Young Sheldon is a spin-off prequel to The Big Bang Theory. I don't think you necessarily have to have watched Big Bang Theory to watch The Young Sheldon. It's unnecessary, but still it would be nice because both of them are amazing TV shows. These are TV shows that air on CBS, actually. Some of Chuck Lorre and Steven's work. Now, some of their best work. Of course, they have a lot more. First of all, Young Sheldon is more or less about Sheldon. Look at it for a second. See, look at Big Bang Theory, yeah? The story about Big Bang Theory is more about Sheldon himself. But then if you look at Young Sheldon, most of the comedy actually comes from the people in the show. There's so many incidences where it's the characters of the show that actually, their reactions that are hilarious. If you look at the school alone is filled with so much comic. There is a lot going on. Sheldon is afraid of everything. Sheldon is amazingly bright. Now, this is intimidating. And on top of all that, so because of this, the reactions he gets are crazy and they're funny. So partially, it's quite hard to narrate a comedy to people. But I just have you know that when you're watching Young Sheldon, focus more on the other characters of the show. Actually, you'll get the jokes more. Sheldon is funny, yes, but the reactions of the other characters are what actually make the show hilarious. Now, Northmen. Now, if you don't know this series, which is majority of the people, this is a series from the 8th century. Of course, it's current, but you know the setting is 8th century. Vikings. When you hear Vikings, we all know it's war, it's fighting, it's everything to do with that. The setting is war, it's fighting, but trust me, this show is hilarious. Now, if you have seen this show, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen this show, you should definitely check it out. Everyone in this show is crazy. I mean, not crazy, but these people are funny. From the chief, going to the chief's brother, going to all these women. Rufus is funny. He's so funny. He's been taken captive as a slave, but he doesn't even know. He knows, but he thinks he's still entitled to all the good things he had back in Rome. And how he reacts to this change is funny. Avid is more quiet, but I really enjoy this series. I think it's hilarious. It has a bit of what we would refer to as dark humor. But definitely, I love Kirk. Kirk is so funny. If everybody had Kirk's attitude going through life, dang, we'd all be chill. But then, that's not how life works. But this is one hell of a show. It's hilarious. It's very funny. And it's more, there is less fighting. So if you're looking for fighting, there is not a lot of fighting. There is fighting, but it's not too much. Every single word said in this series is hilarious. Now we're going to talk about Outsourced. Now, Outsourced, this is a series that very few people know about, or most people actually have seen but don't get it. This series deserves a lot more ratings than what they give it. I promise you, they deserve more ratings. Now, this is a company that moves to a whole new continent. Yeah? From a different continent to a whole new continent with one American guy who finds a few American guys who are there, but they're quite different. Now, have you ever moved from a culture you understand to a culture you completely don't understand? Now, this show gives you that. Now, in this category, it is crazy. Everything doesn't add up for this guy. He doesn't understand the holidays. The employees themselves are hilarious. So this is one of those shows that I think I enjoyed. I enjoyed so much. I definitely enjoyed. I loved Gupta. Gupta is so funny. I loved Rajiv. Rajiv was something. Todd was funny. Gupta's reactions to everything. Oh, I loved Madri. I don't know if I've pronounced her name right. Sorry about that. But that chick, imagine having an employee who cannot speak out loud and everything is whispered. Now, that is something. That is definitely something. But I definitely think this is one hell of a show that deserved more rating. I'm going to also talk about it's a new TV show. Yeah, they have a current season. They have 2 seasons. It's called Ghosts. Now, Ghosts is another set of acquired taste. This is acquired taste, but it's humor. It's very funny. I find it funny. A young couple is moving to a new house that they discovered was inherited by the lady, and she's the last living relative. Yes, exactly. Now, she has to find out how to survive, but also more or less surviving. They're trying to turn this into a hotel, and the ghosts of the house are saying no. It's not a horror. It's not. Now, these ghosts try to do everything they can possibly do to get rid of these new people. And crazy enough, eventually she discovers after her near-death experience, that's what I would call it, because one of the ghosts pushed her. Well, she started seeing them. Yeah, she started seeing them, but I find it funny. Personally, this is something that's funny. I would definitely recommend it to anybody who would be interested in a bit of dark humor. Yeah, but this is very funny. Yeah, this is on BBC, by the way, BBC One. Yeah, it's on BBC One. I'm going to talk about another TV show, something that I think some people have watched, but most of them don't understand, or maybe they do understand, no offense. It's called Imposter. Now, Imposter, there is Imposter and then Imposter. Imposter is a different one. Imposter definitely deserved more ratings than those, though, you guys. They definitely deserved more ratings. Now, this is a TV show that's about a guy who's in debt. He takes over someone else's life, and now he reaches this town to be a fake priest in a town he knows nothing about. And then he discovers the priest was supposed to be a gay pastor, right? Oh, not a priest, a pastor. Big difference. Sorry about that. So, they're expecting a gay preacher, but they're getting a straight one. And now he's being chased after by the mob or the people who he owes money to. Let's see how this goes, but definitely it's a good show. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Have a good day.